He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Here we go.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, gun. 21.
To throw is Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they've responded to the challenge.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, 43 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I got you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
65.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
21. 64.
You got tight right there.
13. I got you.
We got to get
Haywood.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
180.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing in these.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. On first down, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Garoppolo, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo again. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Coming in. 12, fellas, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs 2-yard line.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Yellow. Argolon, 80. Quarterback team line. Get that quarterback team line. 15. Check back 33. Check back 33.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Kill.
11.
44. Mike, 44.
80 weapon.
Joker.
I got you.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Wide, get wide.
White. 21.
Kill.
White. Hey, gun.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Hey, alert.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11. Hey, Echo.
44 is the mic. Right here. 44.
I got you.
44.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
12.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Hey, gun.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike's 50. Here we go.
I got you. Lock. Hey,
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Check back 30. Yellow.
Mike, Mike, check 33. 33.
Don't get nervous.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Mike, check 33. 30.
Hello.
Nice 7. Let's go.
Hey, check my time.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Check my 33. Check my 33. All day, dog.
Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. D Ford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Everyone's
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Mike, check 33. 33. I got you, punk. Hey, get him. Get him.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelce. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Mahomes to throw once more. And an alley to run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. To throw again on second down. Mahomes flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I got you.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
11.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. To throw is Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run it again with Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Sponge! No! Watch twist!
Hey, gun. Back. Check 50.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. This one complete to Coleman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Check 13. Check 13.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boys.
Yellow. On the line. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go, defense.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Brings up 4th down.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
One, Omaha.
Check 49, check 49.
21.
Check safety. Hey, switch gears. Big Dan,
Topper.
safety creep. Switch.
I got you.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Under 10.
Takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Now,
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Hey, gun. Flag. Just like that.
Garoppolo on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Check three. Check nine.
Quick pass out to Miller. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Wait. Hustle. 57 to Mike. Ready? 57.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Black 22.
Check 56. What we got? Check.
Hey, stop.
Check 37. Check. Crunch. Kill.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
5 on the 50.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Pause. Pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 54 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all total. As he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go, here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
21. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it. Hey, look.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. On first down, Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 33 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Wait.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
On third down, Winston. He's got Evans. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Here's Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Winston in the offense with a first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Ready. Watch 25.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Jameis now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Brings up 2nd down.
Easy.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch
Green, 57.
57's the mic.
Throwing on second and long. Winston, and this is caught by Evans. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Third and long for Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Now Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Go ahead.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Got him in. He finds Sanders. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Garoppolo now. 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the run. They're running.
Jameis to throw it. Going deep this time for Miller. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scott Miller, 67 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. 13 yards there and a Niner first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
12. I got you.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Garoppolo on first down. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Easy. Be rebel.
Ball trot. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Man, I got you.
Following the interception, Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Undercrunch. Tight dog. Green, triple team. Orbit. Here we go, even.
On second down now. It's Jones looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Hey, stop. Bang.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And he's got Miller. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the slip. Flip it.
He's coming, double up.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Easy.
Stay at home.
A first down throw for Winston. It's complete. It's Miller. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Green, triple team.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. That is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
57 to Mike.
On 3rd down, Winston. Rush coming, and he he's taken down. D Ford with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Here we go, here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo finding Goodwin. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Ready? White 25.
57, come on. Danny.
Wait.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Again, it's Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Watch the slant. Easy. Let's go.
Winston. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they work this out past the 25. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Jameis now, just 1 misfire so far after that last completion, 15 of 16. It's 1st down.
Hey, check 24. Come on, Sunday.
SOS. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Where's that up?
Check.
Sunday.
Check.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Call it a gain of 5.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm PPP love, time to bring the bass dirt.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying ain't.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80! Hey,
they'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Here we go.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He's at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman. 64 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up the touchdown on the opening drive.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 46 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Anthony Sherman taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Hey, gun.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Here we go. Wait, watch it.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Right back to Coleman here on first down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Coleman. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. You go tight. You got tight right there.
I got you.
On first down, Coleman. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Flush to his right. And going deep for... It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill 74 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. This is Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Niners 21, Chiefs 14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. To try again after the sack, Mahomes. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be
too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this going on?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
And let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
13.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And across the chalk into the end zone.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
53 is the mic. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Shift. Check nickel. Slam.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Kevin Coleman, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Easy. It's just me and you.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. On first down, Mahomes forced out to his left. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. D Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes flushed out right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
This is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Body pop.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
White. One, Omaha. Blue draw, quarter.
Snap comes at one. Garoppolo. That's Samuel. Caught left side. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I got this. Hey, Delta.
Watch the curve.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 38 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded at the 8. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. 61, matchbox right.
Kill. Switch.
21.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Trickstone, travel.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Safe.
Black. 12, fellas. Here we go. Hey, wahoo. Hey, gun.
Ringo.
Garoppolo on first down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin taking it in. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Ravens take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
22 jet bomber.
Check it back. Check
65.
Hey, check
21.
Switch.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he cuts it right into space. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
First down, Raven.